is it back in town? What is it back in town?
I almost spelled it wrong too.
Did we
in a bigger table in here?
No, I think somebody moved the table actually, but you have to be careful because the camera's on.
Alright, I'm sorry.
All right.
Just...
Ben brought a book, like paper.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. This is Two Principles and Some Guy book reviews. We took a little break there. Ben was able to find a physical book to bring. So, but here we are.
Here we are. I guess I'm starting.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to green screen, blue screen his shirt.
Blue shirt.
It'll be good. Go ahead.
I'll let you. Well, I can't.
Okay,
I probably can't let you borrow it. Magic Treehouse. Going with some classics here. My son is all into these right now. This series. He's in first grade. He reads them every day. He reads one every couple days, actually. Mary Pope Osborne, if you're not familiar. Little adventures of Jack and Annie, which they're very informational, through the story. Lots of adventure, lots of things happening. This particular one is Night of the New Magicians, and they just go through all kinds of different topics and things that the students. My son was just reading one about the pyramids, so kids love these. Lots of adventure, good characters to follow. Yeah, kids will enjoy it. So something to get into for the students, young readers. I think. It's a good series to get them going and get them reading.
And it matches your shirt.
It does. Look at that.
Yeah. Feeling blue today, Ben. I like it.
All right.
So, I actually am going to confess that I haven't read my book yet.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Wow. Once I explain, you'll understand.
Okay, go ahead.
So, recently I found out that one of our parents is an author. And he's written some amazing books. I was not even aware. And then I found out recently that there's some literature out there I have not had the opportunity to read. So William Alexander is one of our parents. And so I stopped yesterday after school after I spoke with him and at Bear Pond Books. I want to give a shout out to Bear Pond Books in Montpelier downtown. If you haven't been there, make sure you go.
Sponsor us.
And
go ahead.
yeah. So I think one of the best ways to ignite love of writing for kids is to introduce them to authors so they can make a connection and say, hey, I could write too. I could write books, and see that these are real people and they're in our community and they're a part of our school. So I'm really looking forward to this, Mr. Alexander, and I will be back next week with a review of this book.
Excellent. Did you purposely put the bookmark in the middle of the book?
Goblin Secrets, and a little advertisement here for Bear Pond Books. Make sure you stop by there. Yeah.
Excellent.
Good
Very
spot.
good. Excellent. I brought a classic, Roald Dahl, the BFG, and the reason I brought this book was it was kind of funny. My daughter and I actually watched the movie, and normally I'm very phobic about movies of classics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. There's some books that I don't think should be touched and should just remain books. But we love the movie. And it got us back into the book, and we started reading the book and going through it and using the voices of the characters and everything. Just a classic story of Sophie. She's an orphan, and she gets to meet a giant, and there's some adventures and some amazing new fun words to use that I'm going to use later to describe Ben's shirt. So just awesome stuff to check out. Great book, classic, you can't go wrong. I think we're good.
Yeah.
I think we're good. So
It's chalk up another victory for me for best book. Thank you.
It's not a competition. It's not a competition. Why do you always make it a competition?